Hello everybody and welcome back to Mutti Plays Pokemon Sapphire version. Today we are going to tackle the Fortree Gym, and then we are going to Trick House. Yes, Trick House. Okay, and funny how I'm going through the flying gym as Hurricane, or whatever, Sandy is going through the area. If any of you listening are within hurricane territory, you'd better be smart about keeping yourself safe, okay? I don't want you guys putting yourselves in danger just to listen to me, because seriously, I'm not that popular yet. I'm not worth it, okay? Now, I myself am not within the range of Sandy just yet. Well, not at all, really, but, amazingly, the winds from Sandy are whipping into my area. So I am getting like really cold winds, like like the first time I stood in the first and only time so far that I stood in the Atlantic Ocean, because like that water was so cold it froze. It was getting into my bones, I swear. And what do I and like I took out the trash yesterday to clear up some room in the kitchen, and man, the wind just feels exactly like when I dipped my feet in to that ocean. Though now it's possible that I may suffer a power outage because of Sandy, but it's not terribly likely because I'm only like getting whipped by the winds at the edges of her. And, other than that, I'm fairly unaffected by her. I just hope that when I go to the con Saturday I can bundle up properly. Without obscuring my costume too much, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go to conventions, whenever I go to a convention, I just don't feel right not cosplaying. Technically, I went to a con once not cosplaying, but it was a very small con, very local area. But ever since I started going to Youmacon back in what was the year? Let's see. I think it was 06 that I first went. Because, like, I had overheard some freshmen talking about a con, and it was quite local to my area. Well, at least the most local I could I had heard of. So I went there. Here we are stopping by Gabby and Ty because I need some experience while I'm grinding. But back to my con story. First year I went as Itachi Uchiha from my... not mine. It's way not mine. From Naruto. And back then this was... I'm fairly certain Shippuden had not come out by then. At least not in the anime. I have no idea how far along the manga was at that point. So, might be fair to say that the manga was already in Shippuden storyline by then, since Itachi debuted fairly late in the anime, though what? Oh. Bleh, never mind. And here we are fighting Winona. And I'm putting a pause on my con story because I want to keep an eye out on which Pokemon we're on, because I don't want to miss a certain something. As you can see, she starts off with a Swallow, and her signature move here is Aerial Ace, which is a flying type move that never misses. And here we are, her Altaria. Now remember that it's part dragon, so, and the dragon type cancels out the electric weakness that flying types normally have. So just in case, I taught Nue Ice Beam to make sure that I would have at least something to take Altaria down if either I didn't feel like using Melissa, or I just couldn't use Melissa because she owned me so much. But as you can see, I am way over leveled, so I am probably not going to grind for quite a while. At least not till I get my final team member. And I forget if I've mentioned this before, but I remember when I was recording, I smacked my head like right after I took down that Skarmory, because I had completely and totally forgotten that electric type moves are not hindered by the steel type. So I could have totally gotten a super effective off the Skarmory sticking with Sapper. And with that, we get Aerial Ace. Quite a lovely move. Though, if you ask me, my favorite flying type move, it's not introduced till Generation 5, but Acrobatics. Or is it just Acrobat? Whatever. The power is at 55 normally. And so long as the Pokemon using Acrobatics is not holding an item, that power doubles from 55 to 110, hitting for such massive damage. And there's no recoil, and I believe it's a fairly accurate move, so pretty much the only downside to that move is that I can't have that Pokemon holding an item, and it's a downside that I can live with quite easily. Oh! Oh! I just remembered what trick puzzle this is. Now, when I edited the footage, I put up some text saying the answers and explaining what happened, because, as you can see, I failed quite a lot. So, to make things easier, I hunted for the answers for the questions and answers off of Game Facts, so that you guys could write them down if you're using this as a guide. And if the text is moving by so fast, I'm fairly certain you could pause the video in time to write it down, so go right ahead, guys. Don't worry. Now, how many times did I fail? I do not remember. But, back to my con history. Let's see. And, I don't remember why I had it, but I had this leather trench coat that was black. So all I needed to do was put the red clouds onto the thing, and I could have it be an Akatsuki look. Oh, I also attached a collar, because the trench coat kind of lacked one, though technically I had my mom did it, because I am fairly certain that it would have been quite difficult to sew through leather by hand, and I am not confident with sewing machines, so I asked my mother to sew them on for me. And it was really worth it. Using that jacket, well, trench coat, instead of just hunting for a costume online, because I got so many compliments for having a leather trench coat. You know what? Oh, wait, no. That's why I retired that thing. The button that fastens it in front, fell off. So I can't close it anymore. So, can't really, use it to keep myself warm during this year's Youmacon. And, let's see, what was... The next cosplay I did was Nikozawa from Oran High School Host Club. And, my dad worked on the cloak for me, and I made my own Bereznov, Bielzanov, whatever you want to call the little puppet thingy, and so far I've got it signed by the entire host club, plus Nikozawa, not including Honey. I just need to be able to get to a con with Lucy Christian, right? And then I can get her signature on here. I will be complete. Though, I think I kind of, sweated some of J. Michael Tatum's signature off of the hand puppet off of the thing, so, I'm not going to use it anymore, and if I'm gonna do Nikozawa again, I'll be sure to, see if I can't make another Bereznov. And, oh, when I went to the autograph line, it was Patrick Seitz? Is that his last name? And Caitlin Glass, and I forget who had the Bereznov, but I'm fairly certain Caitlin made it. And so their Bereznov and my Bereznov had a cute little puppet fight, and then Caitlin took a picture of the two of them. That was awesome. Oh, and here is a Not 2 Psychic Flying Week 2. Ice, Electric, and Dark Attacks. Oh, and Ghost. Aw. Footage is running short. I can't start another costume story. I lost sad face. And sorry if my voice is quiet for this part. Normally I record when I'm alone in the house, but I don't think I can be alone in the house, so I want to yammer, but I'm not sure I can yammer loudly without sounding like a crazy person. And I will see you next time on Mutti Plays Pokemon Sapphire version. See you guys then!